So you want to bring it down to like wavelength?
Yeah.
Bet. Let's do it. All right, YouTube. Today, this is actually my cousin in the chair. So we're gonna chop his hair down. As you can see, he had it dyed. He did have dreads, but he cut his dreads and took them out before he came to me. I told him I really wish he didn't do that, because I would have loved to get in our video, but this is still nonetheless an amazing transformation. So we're gonna start chopping his hair down with the 3.5 blade on our detachable clippers. I like using detachable clippers when I'm taking a lot of hair down, just so that you can avoid the snag that comes with guards. Obviously this is curly hair, so if you use a guard, unless the clipper is very powerful like an Andis Master, it's pretty much gonna snag and it's just gonna be uncomfortable for you and your client. So I started in the middle and just enjoy this process. It's coming off like butter. I kind of avoided his crown just because that area can cut lighter on anyone. So I'm gonna go through, comb it out once again. That was just to remove all the long hair, and now we're actually gonna take it down. This is my 2 guard. I believe the lever is fully closed. So now I'm actually going down, taking the crown down. The crown is like where the hair pattern starts, so it's usually the thinnest, most sensitive, typically. So after I take it down, we're just gonna wash it real quick. I'm gonna start off with some shampoo, and then we're gonna condition it twice. Now, he doesn't get a taper on the sides. He's very picky about that. A popular style in my city is this haircut that he's getting. Just a clean lineup with dark sideburns and just a taper in the back. So we're gonna start the taper process in the back with our Babyliss FX clippers. And I'm making sure this taper pops since this is the only taper he's getting. You wanna make sure it pops. So I'm taking it up a little bit high. Want a free haircut? Go to this link down below for more info. And I'm removing all the bulk from the bottom with my trimmers. It's easier when you just set your guidelines in with your lever closed, because you could just easily knock it out with that same clipper. I got my 1 guard and I'm going up about 1 inch, and right under that I just drop down with the lever closed, going up with my 2. And right under this, 1.5. It's like math and common sense. After that, drop back down once again, and then drop down again. It's simple. Fading ain't hard. Anyone can fade. Your mom can fade, your grandma can fade, your dog can fade. It ain't complicated. And another myth is that you have to have good, steady hands to cut hair. No, you don't. My hands are extremely shaky. All my clients know my hands shake when I'm shaping them up, not out of nervousness. I've been doing this for years, but just out of my hands are just shaky. So I prepped his hairline. I'm gonna do the shape up around his ear and on his neckline, his nape. And I didn't want to take his hair down too low because he wanted to start his wave journey. So I'm not trying to, I could have easily just ran a 1, took it down super low, and it could have been even more crispy. But we're gonna leave length so that he's basically at his curl length right here. So it's gonna be easy for him to start waves if he truly wants them. So now I'm gonna add foam. And we're gonna brush that all the way in. And then we're gonna wipe any excess foam off with a towel. And then we're gonna rag them up, tie it nice and tight, and then blow dry it in with warm and hot air. You're gonna wanna let that marinate. We're gonna wipe his hairline down with some alcohol, spray a little bit of hairspray, and start the lineup. I'm starting in the middle and going towards his corners. As you can see, his left corner is kind of light, but that's not gonna be an issue. With someone who doesn't get a taper, you really wanna make sure the lineup is crispy. You wanna make sure the lineup's crispy on any haircut that's low or that gets a shape up, because there's some styles that don't get a shape up. And I kind of switch to softer trimmers when I'm doing the C-cups because it can be a bit sensitive. Those areas can be a little sensitive, not gonna lie. We're gonna shape up his sideburns, make sure it's nice and crispy. And this is how my client wants his hair, so I don't want to see no comments saying, oh, he should have got a taper. It's just how he likes it. Some people just don't like tapers. We're gonna spray some enhancements, mainly in this corner right here, just to kind of match it up with everything else. Then use our razor, make sure it's nice and crispy. Shout out Easy Blade. Use my promo code, it's on the screen. I'm gonna shave his forehead. I saw some baby hairs that just needed to be shaved. Shape up his mustache just real quick. And as you can see, he got some loose hairs up top. They started to kind of puff back up even after the foam. So I'm gonna go ahead and smooth it down a little bit. And around his hairline, it was like looking a little puffy. So this is how my client came in. And this is how he's leaving. Nice, clean, simple, crispy. It's 4, I'm out. Peace.